Good afternoon, good people. Let's see how this stays on. Turn off the Wi-Fi. Ouch. Hello. Hey, Big Beck is in. Man, it's 90 degrees. It's hot out here. Really hot. I'm trying to adjust to my schedule since I get to pick my own schedule. So it's crazy because I have to pick my own work days and times. What if I don't pick none? That would be crazy. It is so hot. This air is not cranking. What if I don't pick any? It's like where my normal shift is 40 hours. Right now I'm just at 20 as far as what I done picked. Hey Gary. 20 hours. What I'm gonna do? No, I'm just kidding. I'll get it in. I'll get more acclimated come next week now that I actually, got a feel of everything and see how it goes. I mean, it ain't like rocket science or anything, but it's still an adjustment, I have to adapt to where I'm going, everywhere. I'm outside. How am I supposed to be looking? I have to look decently in order. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. Now I'm headed to the UPS store, and then I'm going to, I don't know, maybe Aldi's. Let's see what I might make for dinner. Since I got till midnight before I gotta be to work. All my shifts this week are at 12:30 to 5:30 a.m. Yesterday I worked 12:30 to 5:30 p.m. I absolutely do not like that shift. Tequila, yippee, huh? What are you talking about? Who said something about killing somebody? Your live was good this morning, Gary. I came in like 20 minutes late because I forgot. I had the alert on, but I was in and out of sleep, so I kind of forgot until I rolled over and looked at my phone. I'm glad I wasn't that, far off. I think I came in when you was on number 6. I picked somewhere around there. That was good, It caused me to think a lot, just about day-to-day life when you have people that say things like, I need to protect my peace, or you have people, why ain't I at work? Because it's not time for me to go to work. Asking me like, why I'm not at work, like I'm 10. What if I don't work? What if my man pay the bills and I don't work at all? Good grief. But you know how people say protect my peace and all that good stuff. Gary, anything weird? Yeah, I'm gonna get the bag at all costs. But right now I'm not at work because it ain't time for me to work. Oh God. Let me see something, y'all. Amplified. What? That's a new one. I can't stand lines. But anyway, I was saying, how a lot of people say things like, I just want to protect my peace, or the one that I just don't like the most is when guys say, I just need you to be my peace, because I'm a person who 100% believes that God is the person that gives us peace. It's from within. It has nothing to do with a person. Now, can a person contribute to my peace staying intact? Yes. I can help your peace to stay intact by being a peaceful person, by not being a confrontational person, but by no means can I be your peace, If you ain't got peace, you just ain't got it. But and when you was talking about the opposite of peace is chaos, and I said, wow, when you think about it, a lot of times when people don't have peace and then they have all this chaos going on, it's self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? We want our peace, we want to protect our peace, but then we walk into unpeaceful situations. It's like walking through murky waters and not thinking that when you get out you'll have mud in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, humans are interesting, I would say. Humans are interesting. It's just kind of like, how much does your peace mean to you? You know what I mean? How willing are you to do the things that you need to do to maintain your peaceful position? Gary, I need you to say something so I can know. Because my chat not moving. And I don't know how that phone call messed with it. I'm going to go in the GPS store and I ain't going to never get out. What a line. Why is my seat linked back like I'm in a pimpmobile? That is funny. Okay. Look. It's like I got couple D's today or something. Wow. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just, that was a very interesting topic. Like I said, because I see a lot of people who seem to be without peace, in a space of unrest. And a lot of time it's just self-inflicted. They say we're supposed to watch what we watch what we listen to. It's like our consumption contributes to our peace a lot of the times. If you think about, let's say you got a girlfriend and or dude, a guy friend. I think it was a dude. Anyway, distractions. You have a friend, a good friend, whether it's your homeboy or your homegirl. And I don't know if y'all have had the experience of having a good friend that has an issue with their significant other. And they're always, calling you. But then when you respond or react to the situation, they got an attitude. We all know it's best to stay out of those personal things, but imagine having somebody you care about, you seeing them done wrong, and every time they get into a little spat, you like, girl, you better than this. You need to leave him. He ain't worth it. Da 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 da. For one, I feel like the person should already know that. But the second thing is, people have to go through their process. So when we interject ourselves, then we become more upset than they do. You know, you ever notice you be on 10 because this dude done box your friend off or whatever the case may be. You on 10 up here, but then they still in love and lovey-dovey. You compromise your peace for somebody else's situation because you chose to walk into it. That's why I say sometimes not having peace is self-inflicted. A lot of times we mean well, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we want to be a spectator in a space that is a peace snatcher. You know what I mean? I just want to look. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. But I'm just gonna look a little while and see what's going on. Next thing you know, something that attached to your spirit, and you're in a weird space. You know, you're feeling restless. You're feeling like something's coming attack. You know, a lot of people say, I feel like I'm under attack. Spiritual warfare is absolutely real. And what you dib and dab in, whether you are the star of the show or just a spectator, you compromise your peace. You compromise your joy. You compromise your, man, just who you are, in a sense. It's a lot of things that we need to be doing out here in the world versus, what am I trying to think of saying? Versus, scratch that. There's a lot of things in this world that can bring about positivity, that can bring about some level of peace, that can bring about joy. But a lot of times it's like we'll do things a certain way and then we're mad at the outcome. I walked into a house that was on fire and I got burnt. See, that's what happens when you try to do da 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 da. It's like we want to be mad when we only should be looking in the mirror at the situation. You know, if you hadn't walked in that house, you wouldn't have got burnt, correct? I always say God is not the author of confusion, and that's a fact. You know, we all should know that. God is not the author of confusion. And I don't care if it's your mama. If it's confusion, God ain't in it. Those are the things that I like to stay away from, because when you're in confusion, number one, you're going against God. Number two, you don't have the clarity you need. You're not able to walk through situations the way you should. You're not able to maintain integrity in a lot of areas. You're not able to just chill like I'm doing. I don't know. I have so many different thoughts during the day. It's not even funny. But when when you were talking about that, Gary, about peace, I just thinking about how many times when I wasn't at peace was it because of me. Probably all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for no, oh baby, I just need you to be my peace. I'm gonna tell you in 5 seconds flat, I cannot be your peace, sir. And I do not want you to be mine. I need the peace that is allotted to me from the Lord, okay? That's what I need. It's like all these beautiful days out here, and it's so easy to get lost in the sauce, to find yourself on the side of doom and gloom, in a sense. Hi, Rachel. How are you? No, I'm tired of all that. Heck no. What is that right there? Is that the dentist's office? The wages of sin is death. Okay. Jesus saves. I ain't never seen a dentist have all that before. I'm about to go look in there. Go. Oh, ain't nobody in there. How you been, Rachel? I'm just talking about absolutely probably nothing. I just wanted to come on live and check on everybody, see how everybody doing. I was just talking about peace because, Gary was talking about that this morning. And when he was talking about it, I was just thinking about how the lack of peace is often self-inflicted. We chose to give up our peace for this. We chose to come out of a peaceful setting to do this. It ain't, it's like, it's one of them things that's kind of, yes, ma'am, blessed on a trying day. That's what I'm talking about. It's, man, I think every day can be trying, but it's about how you move through that day. You can choose to say, well, this day is trying, so I'm going to be beat and defeated by it. Or I'm going to keep on trucking like I would if it wasn't trying. And that's how you make it through, because, if you're being tried at any given moment, if you just keep moving versus laying down and saying, woe is me, or, oh, I can't, or whatever, the things that we say when we don't want to do it no more. Got to keep a positive attitude through that time, because that time is not going to last forever unless you choose for it to. I think we're supposed to be tried. It builds our character. It teaches us to stay on the swivel and stay focused. If we didn't have trying, if everything was all easy, what fun would we have in life? What fun? Shoot, when I get to a space of, like right now, it's almost like weird, because it's like, no, my life isn't perfect, but I feel like I don't have a care in the world, and I'm like, well, should I be caring about something? Should I be caring about something? I feel like I'm missing something, because maybe I haven't had this level of peace in a while. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I ain't even, my thoughts are clear. My thoughts are absolutely clear. It's not a thing in the back of my head saying, oh Lord, how I'm gonna get this, or man, I need to do this, I need to do that. I guess I had enough of that in the first 6-7 months when I was here, huh? I'm trying to find a place and all that stuff. It's like I have a woosah patch right now. Little woosah right now. This man wants some pickles. Lord have mercy. Hey, Miss Chicago. Yeah, so that's crazy when you sitting there. That's kind of like when y'all ever know anybody that get in a good relationship and they always waiting for the other shoe to drop because they've been in so many bad situations. So it's like, or that person that will run someone off because it's too good to be true. I feel like I'm in a space like that, but I ain't no fool. It's good because it's good. But that don't mean I can't, I'm not supposed to stay ready for whatever life might throw at me. You know what I'm saying? I have to stay ready at all times, no matter what. Because at any given moment, it could be a trial. I got to be, no, I'm just kidding. I got to be ready, But it's cool to be able to have that space of chill and just keep moving through it. I'm not off my path. I'm not off my path. What's wrong with my vocabulary today? I'm not off my path. I'm not off my purpose. But nothing's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chilling. But I know life be lifing, you know what I mean? And who knows, 2 days from now, life might start lifing. But what I'm going to do is maintain this mentality that I have today versus laying down, bowing down. What is wrong? I cannot talk today. Versus bowing down to something that potentially may rise up against me. It's like after so many battles, you should know how to fight by now. You know what I'm saying? If I see you coming at my face with your hand up, that means I better slap you first, right? How many times you got to walk up to me and slap me before I realize you about to slap me? So that's kind of how life goes for me right now. Yes, ma'am, I'm enjoying it. And it's funny how when you have, I guess it's a priority thing, because sometimes when your money funny and then you kind of got these bills coming at you, you got all this stuff, and it's a panic. It's funny how really nothing has changed. No, my money ain't bad. It ain't like I'm trying to get to, but it's not like so brand, way more than what I had. It's just like perspective has changed. You know what I mean? I've always been the one who didn't really have a care as far as the financial things go, because I know that God provides. So even if it's down to the last wire, He always has. And maybe that's what I'm saying. When you learn to stand in your godly position, knowing that no weapon formed against you shall prosper, knowing that if He's for you, who can be against you? If you know those things, it's like looking back, you be like, man, I was tripping. I was tripping. I was in panic mode, you know, and that's the space I try to stay out of, panic. I can't be out here panicking about Jack Smack. Mm-mm. For what? I just be chilling. Like, most of the time, if I'm not at work, I'm home. Lately, I've been trying to get out a little bit more because, we do need some outings besides work. But I'll be with the kids. We're having a good time. We have taken so many things for granted. Yes, it's like, isn't it enough to be alive? You know what I'm saying? We can spend our whole life complaining. Oh my God, woe is me. This happened to me. Why does this happen to me? Oh my God, I can't get ahead. Every time I get ahead, every time I take 2 steps forward, I get knocked back 5. It's what we speak. What we speak plays a huge part. Speak those things that are not as though they are. When we get sick, instead of saying I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, go to the doctor. Take some medicine. And start saying, ooh, thank you for the healing. Back hurting like crazy. Thank you for healing my back, Lord. That's just like, words have power, And those are ways you use it. Yeah, it's almost gonna be a year, Rachel. Like, I moved here basically November the 1st because I left home October the 30th or something like that. So November is coming again. I'm gonna be here a year, and absolutely nothing went the way I thought it would. It was no way as easy as I thought, but it wasn't as hard as it could have been. It wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, and it wasn't as hard as it could have been. So I'm blessed to be able to say that, And right now I'm in a space where, okay, it's time, I got a home, I got a job, I'm getting back in the hair, so I done switch my schedule so I can put more into my hair game or whatever. But it's going down now. Everything I thought was going to be easy to do now is starting to happen. I had to go through those rough patches in the beginning. I had to uh, build that steadfastness. That thing that said, be immovable. Don't allow anything to shake you or break you. And there was a few times that I could have allowed things to break me. There's a few times I could have just gave up and went back to South Carolina or went to Ohio or somewhere else, you know. I have open door invitations out in Texas. I could have just went there. Yep, that's why I'm trying to start building and marketing more, because it's working. I'm getting people from like Instagram. And you know, funny is, I don't know what, it's like I get more white people from Instagram than black people. Most of the black people find me on StyleSeat, which is cool. I would say right now I have 5 consistent women, and I only started really focusing on it like maybe about 3 months ago. So for me, not knowing anybody at all here, see what I'm saying? For me, not knowing anybody at all, to have some consistency, I'm looking at the it doesn't have to grow fast, because a lot of times when you build a clientele fast or anything fast, it fall down fast. So the slow and steady is cool for me, you know. I feel blessed to say I have 5 clients, and these women have said out of their mouth, you got yourself a client. You know what I'm saying? Not, I seen your work and I want to come get my hair done this week, and then I'm going to go next week and get my hair done by somebody else. Slow and steady is going to be where the reward lies, and that's with anything. Slow and steady. You can't build a house really fast and then move into it in 3 weeks and think that house is going to survive storms or going to survive even everyday wear and tear. You're going to be at risk. So although I'm a risk taker, I want to still move with wisdom so that I can minimize those risks that I have to take, so that I don't make mistakes that I made before, so that I'm able to grow and build and not miss things along the way that maybe I missed before, or maybe I didn't miss, but it was something that I need not do again. So remember this, don't do it this way, do it that way. So slow and steady is good, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about even my YouTube, you know what I mean? I might not be able to get here every single day, but I'm building slow and steady. Number one, my ultimate goal is not monetization, so that helps. I work hard. I wish I would be pressed to be trying to say I gotta get monetized. I don't really, the number one only reason I want to be monetized is because I was before. No other reason. Now, will the money be good if I get some? Sure. If I don't, I ain't gonna die. Oh God, here come this stalker. Where is you going? Yes, I'm on live. Where is you going?
In the car.
Get a car. Oh. So I was about to go to the
Like,
I love you too. Hey, stranger danger. Don't be riding down on me like that. What's wrong with you? I was not Jonah. You think so, Gary? I don't know. Cause Jonah, intentionally went against an order because he didn't want to. I didn't go against anything. I don't know. Could be one of them things. You know how we say perception. But yeah, man. I mean, I ain't been here a year yet, and I get rolled down on today. Nah, it's good. Did I think about fleeing? Sure. Was I ready to flee? No, because if I was ready, I would have bounced. I think my thought of leaving was more, what do I do if, that type of thing. My backup plan in a sense. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I was ready to leave, or I would have. But my mind did automatically go into protective mode. If this don't work, what do I do next? So yeah, that's where that thought came in of, as far as leaving or whatever. But no, I just end up having to pay to stay. Pay to stay along the way, and I think that was the hard part, because as I was paying to stay, I was really losing, because my money was going to staying here. It wasn't going to the bills that I had. So you know what happens when you're not paying your credit cards and all those things. So while I was paying to stay, I was seemingly losing on the other side of things. But in all reality, it was just part of the process, Like I said, we'll have our plans and our ideas of how we're going to do things. Hey, Selena. We'll have our plan and idea of how we're going to do things. But sometimes it doesn't just go that way. And that's the biggest lesson I learned. They say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. I know he was cracking up at me. Was it cheaper to stay? I mean, no matter where I went, I would have had to pay to stay somewhere, but in the sense of, if I would have went to Ohio, I wouldn't have had to pay to stay nowhere. That was just, I had to have somewhere to lay my head. So that was the pay to stay part, when I was in the hotels and things like that. But I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't trade it. I can't, like right now, I can't say, I wish I would have did this first. Laughing at the thought of me staying or going. I'm confusing me, Gary. Yeah, man, I'm like, it's like I said, I had it all mapped out. I had it all mapped out. Like, okay, I'm good out here. I'm gonna get the job at Amazon, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. That's when he started laughing at me. Yeah, you're gonna get the job. Exactly, Rachel. I got the job. Now I'm on the shift that I initially wanted when I moved here. See what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go through a thing to get to what you want. Sometimes maybe it was the fact that I hadn't worked a regular job in 20-something years, where I had to be built for this. I had to be built up in this workspace in order for me to be responsible enough to pick up shifts and go to work on my own. Maybe I needed that structure in the beginning of having to go 4 days in a row, 10 hours a day. That got me used to working, because I wasn't used to that. I was used to going and making my own hours, coming and going when I please. If I don't want to work for 2 days at the shop, I don't have to. But here I am now. I got the shift I wanted. Now I can get more into my hair, like I said. Thank you, Selena. Trying something new. See my man got locks and he smokes cigarettes. They say you be picking up habits from them. So I ain't gonna smoke no cigarettes, but I'm gonna try these locks. No, I'm just kidding. No, I said I ain't never tried to do locks before, so what the heck. I done did everything with my hair. I done been pink, blue, purple, green. All types of stuff. I done had a jerry curl. I done been short and had long hair before. My hair used to be way down here past my shoulder. I just don't like hair like that. I don't know. Ain't the land of milk and honey yet. It's coming, I think. I say it's pretty sweet. And I'm enjoying getting there. You know what I mean? I take that milk and honey slowly as it comes. Stay out of those bitter places. You know what I mean? Because, man, life be tripping. It do get hard. You know what I mean? And it gets scary, too. You know what I mean? And my fear is just one of them things that's... Why are you laughing at me, Rachel? Oh, did you miss that part? Yeah, I came here with no expectations. If I mess up one more word, I've been killing some words today. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, that was not a part of my plan. I'll say that every day, all day. That was not a part of the plan. It's cool though. Gary think he's supposed to get a finder's fee, as if. Where is Atmosphere? Atmosphere, are you in the bushes? Because I need to holler at you. But yeah, I mean, like I said, tell God your plans. I mean, if you want to see him laugh, tell him your plans. My plans was not relationship. My plans was not, man. Y'all remember when I used to go to that one apartment and I was like, this is my house. I don't live there. I do not live there. I thought that's where I was gonna live, and who knows, I might live there in about a year. But it's like now I see home ownership in the next year, so definitely not what I thought. Heck nah. That's why I don't never really plan. Like my dude, he be like, did you write the grocery list? I'm like, what grocery list? I just go down every aisle. He be like, you gotta write a list. I'm like, no, because I'll forget something. That sounds weird to y'all, but if I got to sit down there and write down everything I need, I'm going to forget something. But if I walk up and down every aisle, I'm going to remember everything I need and some. I might pick up a few extra things, but I ain't going to get home and be like, oh my God, I forgot the butter. God is planning. Yeah, so it's cool, you know. Like I said, that's how I used to end. That's why I was like really feeling your topic this morning about peace, Gary, because it's important, you know, how we protect our peace is stay in a peaceful space, have a peaceful demeanor, move peacefully, move around from things that are not peaceful. As soon as you around other people's chaos, you might get a little chaos on your shoe. I go in at midnight, 12:30 a.m. Selena, 12:30 to 5:30. I'm on the flex shift, so I pick my own schedule now. I only have to work 4 hours a week. I'm only required to work 4 hours a week to keep a job, basically. but I can work up to 60 hours a week. It's weird. This week, I'm only on 20 hours. I was like, yeah, next week I'm going in. I think I'm gonna do like 10 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 5 hours. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's like now I got to figure out my hours to make it make sense. It's gonna be good though. I'm just happy to not have to go 4 days in a row if I don't want to. You know, that was the main thing because that was hard on me after a while. I still can't believe I made this roll down on me like that. After all these months now. That is too funny. But definitely got to trust the process, Rachel. Uh, it ain't always easy and it ain't always sweet, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Can't change it, can't switch it. As soon as we start trying to manipulate our process, then something goes haywire. That's why when things did start getting weird to me, I didn't to the best of my ability, I didn't allow it to shake me because I know that, without a doubt, I'm on my path, So, although it seems a little shaky and rocky, I know that I'm still on my path, so I might as well hold on and keep pushing. Cutting edge. How are you? You mean as far as the shop I work at, Rachel? Yep, I work there and I still charge 2.5 times more than them. That don't got nothing to do with me. That's the realization I came to. That has nothing to do with me. If she still want to be charging what they charged in 1985, then that's her pocket. And it's funny because they're not even there a lot. Like, there's been Saturdays I go in and nobody's there. It'll all work out because now to start thinking about getting a shop again. So I don't know what the future holds as far as that, but for now I'm in this salon. The owner, he said he might, because he has the barbershop next door. He said he might let the shop go, the beauty salon go. But they say he said that every lease term. So my brain is saying get in position, because if he lets it go, I need to slide right in, because that's a kind of a perfect setup. Because if I can slide in and keep that shop, I can keep the workers in the shop. You see what I'm saying? That's that business move right there. Because I think he would close it down and say we could come and work on the other side of the barbershop. I'm not doing that. She doing good, Selena. She be out here sometime. She been working pretty much. That's all us old people been doing. She work at Amazon 2 days a week now, so anytime we work a shift together, she be like we Laverne and Shirley. Yeah, that been my friend ever since 13 years old, so it's basically family. Heck yeah, you gotta stay on the good thinking process, because it's the thing. It's like, how do we come out of thinking what could go wrong versus what do I do if things go wrong? You know what I mean? If this man closed this shop, and I know I'm not going to that barbershop, the number one thing I need to be doing is seeing how much that lease is. And then the second thing I need to be doing is seeing where I would like to work if I don't work there. Because I rode past the other lady's shop the other day and she done closed. I'm like, dang, man. That was a really nice shop, but I know that one's too, yeah, that's that area in Virginia Beach, I wouldn't be able to afford that right now. Um, I believe I will be able to afford it, but I wouldn't walk into it. Me not being from here and all that stuff, I wouldn't walk into that like that. It would have to be some people working in there. But definitely just staying focused, you know what I mean? Like, I don't be on social media a whole lot. I don't know that stuff. Because sometimes you need a break from routine. You know how you wake up and the first thing you do is pick up your phone and look at your apps? I'm trying to get away from that, you know what I mean? Not first pick up the phone and see who's on YouTube, or first pick up the phone and see what's on Instagram, or if I got a message on Facebook, you know, stuff like that. I'm trying to make that like further down the line. Not that it's priority now, but that's a habit, you know what I mean? It's a habit for us to turn over and pick up our phone. Not to see if our family members called us, but to see what the hell's going on YouTube. No, I don't want to know. By now, we should already know what's going on. Hey, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I don't want to participate, so I don't. As I was talking about earlier, how, you know, we stay out of places, you know. I ain't gonna walk in a burning house expecting not to get caught on fire, so I just don't walk in burning houses. I ain't got the wherewithal to withstand that mental state at all times. Social media drive people crazy. And I ain't trying to go crazy off of social media. Nah. I'm trying to do more outside, you know. Now that I am a little bit more Can you guys hear me? I just switched to my earbud. I'm about to go in the store. The question is, do they have music on? I'm just sitting in this car this whole time, dreading getting out because it's so hot. Okay. Yeah. It's so much in life that, like, I'm learning now. Or I'm coming back to the realization of life is to be lived. If you're not living, you're dead. It might not be physically dead, but you're dead, you know. And a lot of us are killing ourselves because we're not living. We're committing spiritual, mental, emotional suicide. I'd rather be out here talking about it's hot than to burn in hell because I done fell off the wagon somewhere. I can take this hot. Oh, my back hurt.
Hello.
Hi. I sent the email up here. It should be from Kaniqua Moon. It's a label that I need printed out.
So is this the wrong one?
You said what's the last name?
Moon.
So I don't see anything.
Kenny.
The last one was from Trace. That was at 2:01.
It should have been before that.
Around what time?
Let's say about 1:30ish, somewhere around there. Cause I sent it and I've been sitting out there forever.
Mm-hmm. Last one at 1:30 was from Diane. You see, try to send it one more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all.
So I think this is the correct one. I think that one.
Yes. Yes, it's not fun anymore. I enjoy watching the men cutting over. I'm back on strong grass on YouTube. Y'all funny. Okay, I sent it. It's gonna be a forward. It might come from Her Meekness or still the Kenny name.
I got you.
Okay.
And then I'm still waiting.
Okay.
For me? He's back.
Right underneath.
Under here?
Yep.
Okay. You don't want the old bag in, right? What's your phone number?
And then can I see the email you sent it to?
It was this one. It's a label from Amazon.
And then you can set it right here.
That's
Man.
3 to 5 business.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Now you're just gonna confirm all the details on the
That's all
phone.
I need.
Make sure
That's your receipt.
Yes, thank you.
If anybody had drop-offs or returns, the kiosk over here is available. They come so rarely. Like, what you gotta do that?
I think
I got some tape.
I got you. I'm taking it.
Oh, okay.
I think it's empty.
Was this the only one y'all wanted to ship together? Yes, we do. It's $1.69 per panel.
Here's your receipt. You're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
I got the last stuff for a line.
Shoot, that's gonna be the longest. Woo, it's hot out here. Yeah, that's crazy. I did not want to end the live. I did not. It's out here, man. Oh my goodness. Help me. Now I don't have to call. Now I need to know if anybody is here. Can you hear me? Anybody in here? Can you hear me? That is funny. Rachel says she enjoyed me and cutting grass. Yeah, man, I don't know. Life will always life. It's just what you choose to do with life, you know? We pick up so many sayings and cliches out here in the world. Like, I can remember when we started saying, oh my God, life be lifing, you know? And we pretty much adapted to that saying and began to acknowledge probably hard times that we're going through or whatever where we didn't used to. And I think that magnifies everything. The more we say life be lifing, the more life, you know. But before we were saying that, we probably wasn't even paying no attention to that type of stuff. You know, like I said, men be like, I just need her to be my peace. Probably wasn't without peace until he started depending on somebody else to be his peace. There's so much stuff that I do not I don't know if this got anything to do with anything, but I do not like trendy saying, you know, that we just pick up on and start saying. I don't think that, you know, it'd be cool for a time, but then sometimes when you sit there and really think about what you're saying, you know, when I say this, what am I coming in agreement with? I think sometimes people say life be life and then everything be just fine. But because it's something cool we saying now, people say it. Which piece, the EA or the EI? Child, if you're over a certain age, I hope you're talking about the EA and even still. Man. Shoot. A piece peace don't always bring you peace either. Yeah, I hear how these women go. I was talking to some young fellows at work last night, and we were talking about, dude gonna tell the guy, I like younger men. I'm like, first of all, how you gonna put me on blast like that? Second of all, it's not that I like younger men. What am I supposed to do? You know, I can't help what I attract. I don't go looking for nobody younger. And I do have standards when it comes to younger. I ain't about to be messing with nobody my kids' age, you know. But nevertheless, he was saying he dated an older woman, so I was asking him, like, did he find that the older women were kind of crazy? He was like, nah, they were more settled. I do hair, and it's funny how, like, personally, I don't like men over my age because they get weird after 50, honestly. But yeah, buddy. But I know that a lot of young guys, they have said they mess with an older lady, and man, she was crazy. She started doing XYZ. I don't think age has anything to do with it. It's a maturity level. If you're immature, you're immature. If you're 60, or as we can see, you can be old as hell and be very immature. So I don't think age really has anything to do with it. It's a maturity level. You can be grown and not be mature. You can be grown and childish. I like that, Gary. He said people is not living, they going live. Now I got to find him to ride down on him. Where he at? We playing these ride down games today. Yeah, but I don't know. I wish for everybody to just start enjoying life. You know what I mean? Like, why we gotta be out here tripping all the time? God got us alive for something. Shoot, at least go have some fun if you ain't gonna do nothing else. Like right now, I want to go to the beach, but I can't. Well, I can. My friend want me to come to the happy hour, but I'm not going to happy hour because I got to go to work at 12:30. That don't make sense. None whatsoever. I'm just gonna be mad that I gotta go to work if I go to happy hour, so I ain't going. But it is time to start living before it's too late, honestly. I mean, not in the sense of we all have a day to go, but just the day and times of the world, the times we're living in. It's like, enjoy life while we can, because I believe it's going to get bad. You know what I mean? If we think it's bad now, it's going to get worse, but at least live. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here waiting on whatever worse may be, and I'm definitely not about to lay down and not live my life knowing that either the world gonna freak out or Jesus gonna come. Whichever one, I need to be living up until that point. Whatever one. I think the world is going crazy probably before he returns. Happening every day. Live, I wouldn't hug a tree, but some people do. You know what I mean? If that's something you need to do to live, go hug a tree, man. Go look at some sand. Get some sand in your toes if you're near the beach. Go to the park with your kids. Do something. Man still ain't getting no pills. Over here. Oh, I don't know where to ride down at. How he know where to ride down? Well, I guess because I told him I was at his place. Heck, at least if you go live, like, I'm about to start going live when I be going hanging out and stuff. It be kind of hard because of the music, though. You know what I mean? Like, when the music in there, it be hard. Am I sleepy still? I done slept good all day. I woke up at like 11 something for the third time. It's like, when you do start doing stuff, you're gonna be like, dang, I should have been doing this. I just had to get to the place of being able to just enjoy myself. You know what I mean? It's like while you buckling down trying to get something done, it's hard to enjoy yourself. You know, now I can go out and laugh and have fun and do the things that I like to do, be silly. I'm a very silly individual. Honey, they say beef turn to maggots if it stay in your system too long. I mean, if you leave it out too long. So just imagine what it's doing to our system. I don't know nothing going on hardly, and I like it that way because I refuse. I'm a supporter of YouTube content creators. I'm not a part of a sector. I was already here. Even if I wasn't, I'm not one of them supporters that's gonna get in to it with nobody. I ain't no. I'm not that invested on purpose. You know, I'm pretty sure people start off having fun doing it. Now it's like all out war. I don't want to go to war. The war I'm gonna fight is the one that try to take me out. It's not YouTube. This is a bunch of wasted energy. I talk to who I talk to off the internet. I still maintain you can become friends with people off the internet. You just can't make your friendship about YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're meeting them at. You can't make your relationship about that, you know. Like, I want to be your friend and call you and just talk about YouTube. No, I want to be your friend. I want to talk about life. What you doing, girl? Okay, that's good. You made that a compliment. It's like a real friend. You make friends the way you would if it wasn't one. I ain't got no issue with nobody. And I'm going to keep it that way. Somebody got an issue with me, it ain't none of my business. None of my business, as they would say in Charleston. This is the time I wish he would just come into my chat instead of I did it. I ran to him and flagged him down. Like, come here, boy. on. Get one of them body armors. That's a water. I'll be there in a minute. Why y'all men don't like to listen? Hey, young Riaz. Tell that man to go get them electrolytes. He said he don't need no electrolytes. Go get the electrolytes. That's it. Just go get them. They're running down on my people. Hey, he ran down on me first. I knew I was gonna find him within these blocks though. It never fails. I just didn't think he was still at the store. I should have just went on over to Walmart. I thought he would have been gone from there. Yeah, but I'm having fun in my life, and that's the way it's gonna be. Like, I could care less about. That's why I say it's not a priority of such for me to come on YouTube and go live, because it's for fun, you know what I'm saying? It's for me to hopefully be of an encouragement to people. That's my sole purpose. It's just encouragement for somebody else, and sometimes it's to encourage myself. Sometimes I say things to people because it's for me and it's so good to me, I'm gonna share it. Sometimes I find out it was for me while I'm sharing it. So that's my purpose on YouTube, is to be a light in someone else's darkness. Period. So if there's one person in my chat, then maybe that's the one that need that light, and I'm good. But I think that's what happens, is we take the fun. Yes, it's a business. Yes, you can make money, and some of us make good money. But it's like when you take your focus off of your main thing, then that's when things start going crazy. Then it becomes a question of, is that even good money? So I say I just rather chill and just come on here, like I said, encourage. I'll get my rewards other ways. They come. It doesn't have to be from this app. My rewards come from God. So therefore, I'm still getting my rewards, whether these people see it or not, you know. What are they doing? Why is it traffic right here? I said, why is it a traffic? Now it's gonna be people being nosy. Oh, did they car stop? Did they have a little fender bender? See, when you point back at you, back to you. Let me say back in the day when somebody said something. Hold on. Oh. Relationships is funny. Yeah, but I don't know. Everything's gonna be okay. That's how I look at it. I know it is for me, and probably the people around me. I can't speak for everybody, but if I had to say something encouraging to anybody today, that's what it would be. Everything's gonna be okay. It ain't that serious. You still have an opportunity to take control of yourself. Have control of your life, you know what I mean? Because once we give up control, you be stuck, you know what I mean? You give up control, you be stuck. I mean, whatever I get, I got to be able to hold it in my hand. The pieces together for you, peace. You're 100% right, Gary. Myself out. Oh, Lord. Why they gotta have it? The things you gotta buy. I'm a little crazy going in the store on the phone. It's a field trip for real. And I'm gonna have to go to another store after this. Look good. It's gotta be good. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I really don't have a lot to talk about anymore. I was just coming on here for a random conversation with you guys to talk about whatever we try to talk about. We talked about peace. We talked about life. We talked about not living and being lied. You know, about all that good stuff. That thing seasoned in. I just keep saying it. Gotta be recycled. Oh, dang, the vertical thing messing up. The rest of the stuff at Food Lion. A couple things. Dang, now we got one aisle open. So what y'all got planned for today? What's gonna be a get a red on there? Trying to spot on what y'all having to move. Oh, I can't get a red onion from here. I got the only stuff that suddenly I want a burrito. So that's my thing today. Burritos. Did I leave this thing in the car? Y'all can go ahead of me. I gotta get my card out the car. I'm gonna keep my stuff right there, but y'all can go ahead of me right there. I got the thing. Ah, shit, I gotta go that way. Run, run, run.
Have a good day.
I didn't. I done ran all the way out here and it's in my bag, so oh shit. I guess I needed them that little exercise. Oh see, that line ain't moved nowhere. This lady's still in front. Went all the way out there and it was in my purse anyway. It's hot. No, you're fine. Oh, God. Sometimes you gotta slow down to see what you need to see. You know what I mean? Gotta slow down. go ahead and end this. So I can tend to my business for today. I had fun with you guys today. Like I said, I didn't really have anything special to talk about. But everybody start living. Much love. Bye bye.